Leonardo DiCaprio is known to know a 20-something-year-old. Now he's making headlines for allegedly opposing a Meryl Streep nude scene in their upcoming movie, Don't Look Up. The film's director, Adam McKay, said Leo had a problem with Meryl showing her butt on camera because, quote, she's film royalty. Sure, that was his reason.
Whoa!
Anyway, thoughts? Anyone?
I'm sorry. Why is this his opinion? Why is this his thing to speak on? I'm so confused why any comment is being made at all. It is her choice. If she wants to be nude, she can be nude. If she doesn't, she doesn't. It's Meryl Streep. So I'm confused, and I think he's shrouding it in this layer of respect. But part of me is feeling like
say it with your whole headband.
This is an...
Wow.
Meryl Streep is a fine wine older woman, and maybe he has a problem with that kind of nudity.
Oh, wait a second, though. He didn't say she was too old to appear nude. He said she was too iconic.
Yeah, and I'm reading him on the word iconic.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing.
enough.
Yeah.
But this is also, we're talking about this. He said it because he didn't know we'd be talking about it. He was having words with the director of the film, and he didn't know the director would repeat it, which is almost sabotage. Kind of love that. That's kind of dirty and down.
Okay, yeah.
But like, you know, years ago, Meryl played Leo's mother in a movie, so maybe he's got like some mom-son vibes. Like, I don't know if personally I would want to see my mom.
Are you an actor?
Nude.
Are you an Oscar-winning actor?
No, exactly.
Are you the person who's required to put aside personal feelings to act opposite other people?
Making a big deal out of this. Guaranteed, Meryl, iconic Streep, would not be making a big deal out of this. She would say to Leo, "Oh my God, bless, that's so adorable, but guess what, kid? I got this." Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She would not be making a big deal of this.
She didn't end up doing it. In the end, they used a body double, which, I mean, is a whole other thing to unpack because most people will watch it and still think it's Meryl Streep's body, even though it's not her body, which is weird. But let's just not go down that road. If we were to give Leo the benefit of the doubt, which you sound like you're trying to do, it could be that. It could also be that he has seen and experienced what have happened to other Hollywood stars who've been scrutinized by the public, by the media, when their naked bodies have been exposed, and he felt protective of her. The problem is that we often don't give Leo the benefit of the doubt.
And Meryl doesn't need his protection.
Yeah.
And how come that protection doesn't happen to his other co-stars in other films who are nude? Margot Robbie, you know, in Wolf of Wall Street.
They're not as good as Meryl.
So what's your theory? That you just think he was too... He didn't want to sit with his discomfort of this? What is the motivation then?
You know what? I would love to go with Jess Allen's theory that, you know, he sees Meryl Streep as iconic and was once his mother in a movie. And so if we want to follow that route, then Leonardo DiCaprio clearly needs a very specific set of conditions to act in, meaning maybe he's not that good of an actor.
Oh. Or maybe Leo just hasn't been exposed enough to... You know, a lot of D in movies, a lot of T's that maybe aren't itty-bitty T's.
What? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Or maybe because he's only seen one type, the type that we always see.
Under 25 years old.
Not the fine wine tea.
We haven't seen a lot of fine wine T's and D's on television.
I
or D's at all.
I agree.
D?
Well, I imagine it's very difficult for him to even speak to somebody over 25 who is a woman, let alone having to watch, like, see her naked.
It would have been good, though, to see, right?
Yes,
Like,
no,
I mean, I do think there is something to be said for, again, we don't know what the reasons are that they ended up using a body double. It could have been just too expensive. Meryl, who knows what the reason? She might have just been like, okay, I'll do it, but I'm going to charge you X, Y, and Z to get up there, so I'm not going to bother. So I just don't know, like, we don't have enough details about this whole thing, but I would have loved, I think there could have been something really refreshing to see a body of a female at a certain age. I do still wonder, though, why it always has to be women we're talking about, to your point.
Oh, I feel like we see a lot of older nude men in movies, and I'm not necessarily wanting to partake in such visuals. So let's balance it out, maybe, and Meryl will clearly serve. He also said he didn't like seeing her with a lower back tattoo walking for a second naked, and as someone with a lower back tattoo, I'm offended.
Yeah, that,
I mean, I'm
see,
offended
that
by
rubs
myself
me.
that I have one.
Stepping into it all over the
rubs me.
place, that Leonardo DiCaprio.
All right.